from a side point of view. I don't know if it will work. Yep, all messages visible. There we go. Usually I do it from an upward bit, but it's usually locked to frontward. So I don't know how good it will look. But yeah. So I'm going to be finishing one of my projects, just a mini solo project live. I'm going to fix the camera real quick. And also I'll enable flash so you guys can see it just a little bit better. And also know that this stupid thing is very sensitive when it comes to the idea of turning, so it's one downside. It's why I don't have it. I do most of the streams upright, is because the holder itself is very annoying. You know what? I am done fooling with it. I'm just going to do it from a short view. Sorry to the people that want to see more of the other thing. Blame camera or holder. So what I'm going to be doing is finishing up this project live instead of doing it in a little video, because I figured you guys would want to see me do like a short project, because a lot of people want to see the art stuff. I know, and I haven't been keeping up to date and doing a lot of that. I've done a lot of gaming, which I probably will do more, try to have more of a balance, like I said. I probably won't get as many viewers in here for this, which is perfectly fine. I personally don't have any quarrels. Probably try to darken the hair just a little bit in areas. Some areas, darken it. If you guys have any questions, if anybody joins, leave them in the comments down below. There we go. So let's move this here. Move this here. Tilt this upward. There we go. Like a good counterweight. So let's see. I'm gonna finish this little project, this one off live, since I need to do a few more rendering of details. So I am going to start at some point doing more solo things like this instead of posters because I want to try branching out and doing stuff that's a little bit different. Makes my life a little bit easier. And I always did love painting. It's always fun. So what do I do with the hair there? I probably need to shade it a little better. So add some more gouache, dried gouache. For the record, I am using a mixture of watercolor and dried gouache paint, which is dried gouache is still in a palette, which is pretty hard to come by. And the palette that I do have, that's right here, somewhat cheap but very limiting. Just basic colors, white, black. Well, the black actually looks more like a gray in the palette compared to on the paper. Blue, light blue, green, light green, yellow, orange, pink, purple, red, like you already saw. So it's you know, it's there. It's just very limiting. If I could, I might try to see if I can look into getting more different types of paints, because painting is one of my favorite mediums. So yeah. Trying to work on the shading just a little bit. If you guys are just a little bit curious what type of paper I did to use make this, I was using the premium watercolor paper. I just took off the piece and then laid it flat and did minor penciling using a photo reference, of course, and then immediately after, paint. So that's why some facial features like the eyes, which is not as noticeable, but as an artist you can notice the small things. They're very off kilter, which isn't too bad. It's hardly noticeable, but still, that's not good. That's not good at all. Speaking of, fudge. That is not good at all. Shoot. I have to clear off my brush and try to repaint the eyebrow there. Good thing about paper towels is that they soak up a little bit. If you do a minor dabbing, it soaks up, especially if you're using watercolor paints. They come in very handy. So, with whom are you talking with? Myself. I figured since if anyone was watching this, I would just kind of treat it like just run off just talk to myself, and if somebody eventually watches and or rewatches the stream later, basically they would see, you know, me going into more of a process. Also, if you're wondering why this is the way it is, the camera, I've tried earlier in the stream to do it sideways, and the one problem I kept running into is, one, the flashlight would dampen, and the camera thing, damn it, would tilt, and I could not find a foreground that was perfect, so I just said fuck it. But yeah, right now I'm just doing a mixture of detail work and refinement. I didn't feel like going out with dads, and the stream earlier crashed on me before that, and I got it up and running, but then I was just sick of streaming at that point, at least streaming games. So I was like, you know what? I haven't done a fucking art stream in forever, so I think I'm gonna try to have some fun and finish some projects. And I figured, why not try to do some more painting, which I haven't done in forever, but this time I will do just a regular character and try to get as close to realism as I can, which so far I'm cool. I'm also doing art stuff now for a birthday. Cool. If I'm allowed to ask, whose birthday is it this time? My virtual bestie, Mary. Wait, is that the one with the pink icon in the YouTube comments? In your videos? The pink flower. I think her name is still Mary, even on her YouTube account, but I could be wrong. But I will not do too much. I draw a bunch of drawings. I see. I take it that the answer, yes, you with her a bit in the comments. Yes, I did. She's nice. I always tried to keep my trap contained, because I had a feeling maybe her and you were close, so I always tried to be careful. Hold on a second. So I had to pick up the phone for that, and that's cool. That's neat, actually. You have a brother with autism. Huh. Well, that's cool. No, she left. Hold on. Camera flip around. There we go. I was fixing some stuff. Nah, dad just called. He was just checking on me, and he said he got the spaghetti and stuff, and he's gonna run by some places, and he'll be home in a bit, or not too long, but you know. So yeah, pretty much. If it's still buffering or yeah or no, by the way. But yeah. If I could, I would send my all good now. Well, that's good. If I could, I send you my a PS4 down there, and I would send you a copy with the Lost Legacy, the Uncharted game, and this way you can play it. I think you would. I think you already enjoy it enough, so I figured if I could, I probably would send it down there to you. I know you're not much of a gamer, but I think you would. I think you already enjoy it, and plus, it's pretty fun for a game. The only drawback for you would be the shooting fights, which I'm pretty sure you could actually you would have a better time with that because you would find a way to get the silencer gun quicker, and you actually would aim for people's heads, and could pick them off easier. So unlike me, who has trouble doing the stealth in most games except Batman. Also, I wish I could have made it a GMV, but I'm just happy I got it out finally. It was an idea I had for forever, which is there's a funny story behind it. And it's not a bad story, but it's just funny and ironic. But basically, you know that short I put out yesterday, the one for that's the Chris Redfield thing in the title. If you already saw it or not. I think I did. Well, the funny story is when I originally played that DLC for the DLC for Ori Village with Mercenaries, I was playing Chris Redfield, and I had my phone next to me, and I was just playing music, and it got to a song from Soundgarden, which I really love that band, and it was ironically the same song that I used in the video. And what I thought that was so awesome about it is I was having I was as I was playing as Chris, I was shooting the crap out of people, and I was doing a bunch of crap, and I was like, this is the perfect fucking theme for Chris Redfield. Why hasn't anyone used it? This is awesome. Like, this is like the badass theme for Chris Redfield. I don't know why this works so well, but it does. And I just have that keen ear for music and characters. And I was like, I held on to that idea for doing it. I didn't either as a short or a GMV, just being in Mercenaries, playing as Chris Redfield and doing that. And I thought, one of these days, if nobody does it, I'm going to just do it myself. And I finally got the chance, which was granted not the best quality wise, but hey, it was something at least. Just the idea of like that is like the most badass thing. Just rocking out while destroying Lycans and stuff. Just going in with Soundgarden. Show me how to live. I think it fit so well. I was like, why the fuck have anyone never considered this to be like a cool idea for like doing like songs with certain characters, playing as them in Mercenaries? I think it would work so well. The only problem for why I couldn't do a full-length video with it is, one, I don't have YouTube Premium, so that cuts me out of doing a lot of stuff, and two, copyright fucking sucks. I could literally do more. I know. I'm considering it. The problem is that I can't do them in full videos. And the process that I have to do it is I have to record the gameplay on my PlayStation. Then I have to upload it unlisted. Then I have to scroll through and hope to God they have the right song on YouTube Short, like the shorts where you can go up to the music and select a song. Well, I have to hope to God they have the right one, which kind of sucks, but hey, because there was a few other characters I wanted to do that for, like even for RE4, I was like thinking about like doing like for Resident Evil Village, I had a few that I wanted to do. For Lady D, I had like 2 songs I thought of. One is from Flyleaf, which would be Fully Alive, and the second was from the same people that the same singer of Shinedown, his other band was one of those. They usually let you play any song in a short. Yeah. Usually my freaking Treasure Planet ones got copyrighted to hell because I tried to use the freaking certain songs from that movie, and no matter what I tried, they just kept getting copyright claimed, which fuck the House of Mouse. Fuck them and their greedy bullshit. And while I'm at it, fuck DeSantis for being a bigot. I don't care about politics views. I don't care. I just find it all bullshit. And amen to that. Just mixing a little bit of brown, just a little. I'll say the one problem with the shorts is sometimes you can't find always find the right songs. Like sometimes they don't have them on the list, which you would have to cut up songs. But the one problem with that is they make sure to play it faster sometimes. And that is what fucks me over, is I don't know how to slow the song down. So it's kind of like, well, shit. It's the one downside. The heck? No. Okay, there we go. I fucked it up for a second there. Yeah. You take from a list and download whatever I want from YouTube and convert online. And yeah, but I don't have an MP3. And the video editor front, it's in between. Using CapCut on my phone is difficult enough sometimes, and it seems like no matter what I try, I still can't fucking get it to them to quit claiming them. Like I literally have tried other shit before, and yeah, no need to have an MP3 for that. Yeah. To be honest, I just want to have an MP3, period. That is an audio format, yeah. I never had one when I was younger. I just like listening to music, so if my phone battery dies, I wouldn't mind having an MP3 as a backup. Same. I had those Walkmans from the 90s to 2000s. Yeah. Well, so far, do you think this looks finished? Probably could use some final touches, but like some shading for like the shirt, just a smidge. Or do you think there's anything that needs work? Looks good. Okay. Well, then all it needs is what the hell? Welcome to free AI video. CapCut, PlayStation. Meh. Email crap. Oh, right. Eraser. Fudge. The one thing I don't have down here, apparently. God damn it. It would be the one thing I don't have. Well, I'll just fix that. That works. For now. Maybe add a minor touch. That would be pretty cool. No. Not that. Not that brush. Too big. But this one, just right. There we go. Adds a little bit of something to it. And for the top bit, just for a minor bit of detail, because I think it'd be cool, all you would see is a pencil drawing of a ring. More specifically, the ring of the games. And there was my eraser the whole time. S I C S I C P for a dot A R V U S dot minor thing there. How's that for a first painted thing to sell? I would take it a step further and add like a lot of palm trees and extra shit, but I don't think people want to see that in when it comes to selling shit. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. What do you think? Should I, or should I leave it how it is? Not sure. Uh, um, listen to your instincts. Well, I know that I'm just going to minorly paint the ring up top for detail purposes. But if I was to sell it, I think a lot of people would like it if there was. It could just be like a solo print for whatever, but I do like the idea of putting a little extra detail just in the background behind the character to put in just a small amount. So I think I'll just do some minor stuff. Like not too heavily where it takes up the foreground, just like faded trees or something. Who knows? Let's see. Also, I do have these, but I haven't tested them yet. Maybe something like items from the game. Maybe. Um, I haven't tested them out yet because I don't know how to open the fucking things. That he has specifically his journal. Actually, I could do that. Put his journal near the side of him. Like right here. Maybe some weapons. Maybe. I don't want to crowd it with over amounts of detail because I don't know. I wouldn't know if they would. I think it'd be cool. I might put the gun on the other side. Should have done it in pencil first, in case you don't like it. Yeah, it's fair. Well, with the gun, it gives me more leeway to do that there. So, take you up on that. Um, let's try. I might get this copied and maybe I could sell it as a minor piece. Maybe. Who knows? I think it'd be fun. Try to sell my work. Alright, so I don't overuse this thing and run it down to the fucking ground. Try the bigger brush. That's better. maybe. Okay. I know you're not supposed to do that with wood. You can do it here. It's because it looks kiddish. Because you have those tutorial videos which always annoy me when they say the right and wrong way. It's so condescending and unbelievable. Like, there's people find ways of doing things like the using the wrong way to benefit a piece. Thank you very much. It's part of what makes things interesting. Gives you a style and gives you something cool. If that makes any sense. Yeah, we always can inspire, but make our own style. Yeah, pretty much. Just hate the people that try to play it off like there's a right and wrong way to do things in art. Like, it's like I can get some of that crap, like, but then some of it is just purely insulting. At least to me, in my eyes. Maybe I'm just an asshole, but I hate that crap. It's not offensive to me, it's just more annoying. It comes off as condescending and know-it-allness. Alright, let's see. Finish this. And I think I'm pretty much done. Just have to add some texture to the back. In a way. Finding my own little foot niche. And just a little black to it. Add some shade. Let's see. And then just a little bit here. Not too bad. I would put the gun on the other side, but I'd rather just finish with the bit of green. Tree line, or just minor tree line, and call it there. Makes more sense, at least. And then I can do another, maybe I might do another solo one at some point in the future. Nothing on the other side? Oh, no, I'm just putting just a little bit of stuff. Just small background. Don't want to do too much detail, but just enough to give it depth of field, you know, to a certain extent. Make it feel at least alive. I like to feel my page with lots of detail, but you have your style. Oh, I'm the same way. Trust me. Why do you think the posters I make have a lot of characters on them, and some of them in various poses and stuff? This is more me trying out like a style, like a more professional. Don't cram as much detail. Like basically, it's kind of like the animator's philosophy: keep it simple, stupid, which is basically meaning kiss. You know, putting, kind of putting a little bit of like not too much to where it can feel, it feel like it puts people off, but just enough to where it's like it's not bare bones, I guess. So has that mixture to it, which was the original kind of plan Um, um, Plus, I might be able to sell this piece at like a con or something. If I can open up a booth or something, and I like more. I like it more now with the greenery. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of the look I was going for. Kind of add that more naturey feel to it, and since it's Uncharted, I figured why not? uh, just add a little bit of this to the top. Da, 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 da. Where I get to play around with adding not too much, but just enough to where I can maybe sell the piece for something. I'm thinking about doing more stuff like this, just working on whatever pieces I can do and maybe sell them at a con, depending on how much people would pay for them, which I'm not a price gouger. So for me, money is less important. Use a bigger brush for the sky, drag along the watercolor. Yeah, I know. I don't want to do too much sky. I just want to have it like halfway going across to in between. But yeah, I get what you mean. Which that's why I got this. You know? This should do the trick. I don't want it to. I don't want it to be too detailed, but just enough to. I always do. Yeah, I know that. And then it should be. There we go. That should be it done. Just a little minor brush strokes there, and that should be the piece done for now, at least. So far, I think I did a pretty okay job. I might do some more refining off camera, but hey, for a first go around on the front of doing pieces, so far it didn't turn out too bad. Yeah. Could probably do some more work on it off camera, but I want to do just a minor thing. Well done. Thanks. Just do minor little changes and add some more stuff, and it is done. For a first time go at a more sellable piece, I don't think I did half bad. Might probably have to do more of these. Maybe treat it like, maybe do it more for professional reasons. You know, sell for so they're sellable. So it gives me more lean room, where I could add a whole new style of things. And that's for like a leather strap. So yeah, I think if I can move the camera up a little bit, I think I did well. I was, if you're wondering what paper I was using this one. So that's probably why it set in so much better than I was expecting it would. I was using this type of paper, so I would do like the pencils first, and then follow that up with like some stuff. So, I might have to. What I'll do is I can probably make more of these, or have what I could do is go get this. Oh, yeah, it looks thick. Yeah, it's kind of like it's similar. Well, the poster papers are thick but a little bit light. This is a lot more thicker. Uh, and I think it is also. I think it has like cotton, so it'll soak into the paper. And I also have this right here, watercolor base paper too. Strathmore. So yeah, I have like two of the. So I have some of these. Yeah, thick, perfect for painting. Agreed. Perfect. Wonder what this. So that's what it's like. I see. So you have to take out these. Might have to. Lucky you. I wouldn't say lucky me. Do you want to know how I even have this? It's because of the fact I got ripped off. Or at least me and Dad did. My biggest joy is to have art supplies. If I could, I'd send you a box full of it. If I made enough money, if I could sell some stuff at a con, I would actually start, doing stuff for my subscribers. I would like not only make stuff, doing like commissions and things, but maybe if they if they were okay with it, I'd probably send I'd send them some supplies or stuff, or send them things. Not like dumb crap. I mean, like if they were struggling and they want to do, like, they can't get certain art supplies and stuff like that, or if they're certain supplies for like whatever, I just send them something. Now, granted, some people would say don't do that, because then they could accuse you of something, sending them stupid shit or stuff like that. And so there's risks in all sense of the word if I do anything, which sucks. Granted, I will say it's not the first time I've done a piece like that. I have done, I tried to do Jessie here, but the problem with doing her was, even it was the paper I was using was like a thinner poster paper type thing, so it didn't set in as well. So granted, that's why it didn't look as well. Which I could recreate it at some point, but I'm too lazy. I'm trying to think of what to work on now, art-wise. I could work on a poster that I haven't worked on in a while. Or I could do more of those. But the problem is with doing more stuff like that is, one, reference. Two, figuring out the right thing, and three, la-di-da-di-da. So what I'll do is I will take a break from doing that, and I will do something. I will do a poster, but it'll be something that I already have somewhat worked on and somewhat have an idea for. So it'll either be the Umbrella Academy one that I have over here, the 5YL, the Sonic, or the Batman one, which, granted, people are probably sick of seeing. I don't know. Give me just a second. Trying to figure out which one I could do, painting wise. I know I still need to add to the Love Arts version of the Hellaverse. I still need to add her version of B, which, granted, I have not had time to work on that, which sucks. I haven't had time much to really do any art stuff lately, which I know a lot of people are like, why don't you do art streams anymore? Why don't you do any of the art stuff? It's mostly just because by the time I remember to do more, the day's already over. It's like I want to do it, but my brain is not there. Like, not to say I'm mentally inadequate. I'm not saying I'm stupid or something, or like casting doubt on my skill. No. It's more or less I'm saying that in a certain extent, by the time I remember to do stuff that I said I was going to do, there's not enough time left in the day to do it. And it's hard for me to work off a schedule because even then, I'm still forgetful. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I am looking for that poster. Alright, so there it is. So I'm debating which one I could work on. My back. Because I still have this Spider-Verse one, Hellaverse, Marvel Spider-Man, Ratchet and Clank, which I never freaking finished. Oh god, I'm like, I have so many posters. It's ridiculous. And I love doing posters, don't get me wrong. The problem is I have too many. And I have so many concepts for stuff. I forget to do them. So it kind of screws up my mental processing power. Well, in a certain extent, at least. Ow, my back. Also, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm moving some of them around so I can actually find one that I can actually work on. Hell, I have this one for the Owl House that I still haven't finished. Like, you probably can't see it. Well, you can somewhat see it. Still haven't finished this. I have one for Resident Evil I still need to finish. I have to wait on the one for Superman and Lois because season 4, and also because I have to make sure that villain-wise, I don't add anything using my own designs, which usually I love doing my own stuff. But sometimes, if I'm doing somebody else's work, well, let's just say it can get me in a lot of trouble. Just throwing in, you're doing somebody else's work and then you're adding your own shit. It's basically asking for trouble. And it's not fun. And also, bending over like this is hell on my back right now. So, ow. Alright. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Mo. Ow! Ah, my foot. Alright. And finished it. Well, get one done. Sorry. I missed the chats. We'll get one that's almost done and finish it. That's the problem. Most of them are halfway or almost done. So, like, the Resident Evil one is close. Just needs a couple penciling. The Stranger Things one is and the Gravity Falls one are close to being done. The problem with both is either not having the right color pencils for like characters, or for the Stranger Things one, that is just because I have to wait till season 6. That's the sucky part. I have to wait for a full-on season to come out, which will take forever. Especially with the writer's strike, which I do agree with. They should get paid well. But then again, my shows. Like, if that's the case, then really, if the writers are going to go on strike, well, then shouldn't everybody that makes film industry go on strike then? And at that point, we would all be screwed. Which kind of sucks. Now that I think about it. Also, if you're wondering, I'm trying to kind of organize this fucking pigsty, which Dad is mad at me for, because I have so much paper and so much stuff in here that it's cluttered. And I just explained it to him. It's like, because I have too much to do and no time to do it. So I'm kind of organizing it. I will find something to do. I have an idea. Maybe I might work on the Umbrella Academy one. Or I could finally finish 5YL. Choices. There's benefits to both. This is the problem is doing that. Also, really stupid question. But how do you do it? Like, for me, it's virtually almost impossible. But you treat it like it's child's play. How in the absolute hell do you manage to basically, never have any problems getting stuff done? Like, I have projects that are freaking that need to be done that are still not, and that are very old. But you manage to get stuff done kind of easily. Like, forcing yourself to the task, I guess. I guess for me, it doesn't come as easily. I try, but it doesn't come as easily to me as it does to some people. Hold on. I'm I'm still moving some stuff around, so I'm kind of moving them closer to the door so I don't have to worry too much about stuff. Not like where it'll be opened and he'll step on crap, but like it's close enough to where I can see it and it's organized, but also not to where it's annoying. Plus, it's also giving me a good opportunity to find stuff that I need. Well, to the best of my ability, at least. um, what else? Ow. I'm trying to think. My problem is I think it's just because I put so much on myself, and I think like I want to treat this like a profession and also like a hobby, but and also basically to where I can get stuff done. But most of the time I have trouble doing either, and it feels like it's impossible. Which, granted, nowadays everything feels like it's impossible. Plus, sometimes I think it's because the reason why I don't have as much of a rush as I should is because I feel there's no way to hang it up or put some of these posters anywhere, so I don't really put my ass to the fire like I should. The way I need to, I should say. And I'm almost done. Just moving some more stuff, and it's more difficult than it looks. Granted, I'm pretty sure my room is worser, so. My room is more of a pigsty than this room combined. Dad can disagree, but I call BS. This room is, if not that bad. All right. I think. Move some stuff around. Move some stuff around. I think I have an idea of what to work on. Which, granted, took forever, but I think I got it. And that'll be this. Ow. Boy. Yeah, take your time. We make different topics when I draw. Like 6 hours without finishing. Yeah. Well, I don't think I could do that. I think the problem for me is I take large breaks and stuff, and that's probably what screws me over in the long run. I think Like some artists are supposed to do stuff nonstop. No breaks, no doing other things. And I think that's kind of why when it comes to my art stuff, even though I'd like to do it constantly, I take breaks and stuff. And there's some channels, they're constantly, it's like everyday art videos and stuff like that. But I just can't seem to do that stuff. Believe me, I've tried, but I can't. It doesn't come as easy to me as I would like it to. It's partially, yeah, I would love doing daily art, but my back is killing me. Yeah, I know that feeling. Crud. Damn. Trying to take out the darker elements. Maybe do some dampening. Well, there we go. Minor, but not too minor to where it's noticeable. Alright. And maybe I could get more viewers if I did more daily art stuff and less gaming stuff, but I like to have like a balance. Because that was the original goal, was to have a balance between stuff. I do it with white and or lighter shades of the darker one. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I'll try that. Your channel name is about art. Yeah, I know. That's why I want to have like a balance, because I want to do a mixture of like gaming stuff and art. So it's kind of like multilingual, because games can make art just as much as the vice versa, since I can do art based on games. So it's kind of like I want to have a balance between both passions that I have, where, well, one is more of like a passion, which is half a hobby, while one is more of like something I've. So it's an in between thing of like, where I want to have. You can have two channels, one for games and one for art. Yeah, but then I would have the trouble of balancing two channels, and then one falls off while the other stays up top. And I kind of I kind of want to what I want to do is maybe make it to where this channel has like a bit of both, to where I'm not doing as much gaming stuff as I did, and I'm not doing as much art stuff to where I'm burned out. I want to find like a sweet spot to where I'm happy with, both, because I think that doing gaming stuff is like appealing to some people, and it's like something that even I enjoy. Um and I also want to do art stuff, which I also enjoy, but I also want to have it to where it's like it's more of the forefront of what the channel was originally about, but I also want to have like a mixture of stuff. It's not just, I don't want to stick to one thing, even though that's a part of the channel. I don't want to have too much, but I want to have like a sweet spot in between, to where I'm happy with it and other people can keep up with it, and it's not as bad in a certain extent. Yeah, I get it. I guess it's just hard finding that balance, though. I haven't done art stuff in forever, it seems, and it's just mostly just been. I just kind of want to have like that balance, which it's just hard having that. At least for me, it is. Now, some other people, they can easily, it probably comes easier to them. But for me, no. Wish it did, though. Certainly would make a lot of things easier. Um, let's see. Go light here, then layer on top of it. It's probably the reason why my channel is very stagnated, which I don't really give a crap about, like the subscribers going up or down or any of that. I feel like I don't want to mislead people or think. I want to have a balance to where people are comfortable with it and I'm comfortable with it, but I'm just, yeah. I sound like a broken record still. I'm probably going to have to go upstairs in a bit because dinner, obviously. And so, yeah, I will have to go upstairs in a second or two to eat. Go eat. I feel sleepy, like I'm ready to fall asleep. Why is it? Because I'm boring you. I'm just joking. I know, you're tired. Probably later for you than it is for me. Well, I will go eat. Guess it's like 2 a.m. Yeah, figured. Well, that gives me good lead ready to finish up then, huh? What I could do, find a balance, is for like projects, so I could basically do streams dedicated for each project, finishing at least having like for certain days. You could probably keep me on track and reminding me because I'll probably forget after stream, but basically because I'll probably say something about it and I'll forget, and you have to go real specific, say, hey, remember what you said on stream about doing projects specifically, specific posters for on stream for, blah blah blah. Basically, you could do something like that. I don't know, but regardless, I will probably end it here anyways because it is getting late and I have to go eat. So I just want to get some minor stuff done and I will call it. Just finishing the shoe here. And I'm gonna go eat. I'll do all right. I think I'm almost done, and then I'm gonna go eat. Just wanted to finish this up. Minor project, and just add a minor bit of dirt onto the boots, just a smidge to add a little bit of depth of field, and then I think I'm done. I'm gonna call it here. Well, this was actually pretty fun. Got 2 projects done, which that's a first. And then I got to work on something else. Well, you go rest. Thank you for you and whoever else joined the stream for watching and all that jazz. Means a lot. And see you guys later, I guess. Bye-bye. See ya. Put a... See ya. Bye, buddy. Bye, hon. Have a good night and sleep well and all that jazz. See ya.